Now, test result for given X mark, or you can say the transformer bracket, that is X mark, also called X mark. Okay. Now, open circuit test and short circuit. Open circuit test on low voltage side and short circuit test on high voltage side are given. First one, determine circuit equivalent, or you can say that equivalent circuit refer to high voltage side. Our motto, it is clear. What is our motto? Our motto, equivalent circuit refer to high voltage side. First of all, determine the circuit parameter. After that, focus on high voltage side or low voltage side, whatever. Now, open circuit test, that is, with the help of open circuit test, XM and RI, that is V0. Okay. V0 is 240 volt. I0 1.066 ampere. And what about PI? That is 126.6 watt. Clear? Now, PI is given V0 square divided by RI. What about RI? RI, this is equal to V0 square divided by PI. V0 means 240 divided by, what about PI? 126.6 watt. Okay, 126.6 watt. And what about Y0? Y0 is I0 divided by V0, that is 1.066 divided by 240. Okay, 240 to the whole square divided by 126.6, that is 4.976. Okay. Now, what about Y? That is ohm. And 1.066 divided by 240, that is 4.44 into 10 to power minus 3 ohm inverse. Okay. What about BM? I know that V0 square minus ZI square, this is also called 454.976. it is 1 divided by 454.976, that is 2.197 into 10 to power minus 3. Okay, 4.44 into 10 to power minus 3 to the whole square minus 2.197 into 10 to power minus 3 to the whole square. Clear? Now, 4.44 whole square minus 2.197 to the whole square, like this one, under root 3.85 into 10 to power minus 3 ohm inverse. I know that XM is equal to 1 upon VM. What about VM? VM is 3.85 1000 divided by 3.85, that is 259.740 ohm. Okay. And what about RI? RI is like this one. It means, with the help of open circuit test, we got core loss component RI, that is 5.976 ohm, and XM, that is 259.740 ohm. It is clear? Now we are focused on short circuit parameter. First of all, make it. Now we are focused on short circuit parameter. First of all, this is short circuit voltage. That is Vs, Isc, R and X. Okay. Now short circuit voltage, that is 50 volt. Isc, this is equal to 7.5 ampere, and PSC, this is equal to 250 watt. First of all, check this is rated current or not. How to check? This is rated 20 kVA, that is rated, and V1 into I1, this is equal to V2 into I2. Rated current and rated voltage, this is equal to S0. This is also rated. So with the help of this formula, you can determine V1, I1, 2 10 to the power 3 divided by V1. V1 is 244, near about 8.333 ampere. And what about I2? I2 is written as 10 to the power 3 divided by 240. This is equal to 83.33 ampere. Okay. It means I1 8.33 ampere, and here 83.33 ampere. That is high voltage, and that is high voltage side, and that is low voltage side. High voltage, low current side, and here low voltage, high current side. Okay, it is clear. It means this is not full load copper loss. Okay, this is not full load copper loss. Why? Because of this current is 7.5 ampere. If you determine current matching like this one, 8.3 or 8.2, yeah, 8.4, it means it is rated current. Corresponding to rated current, then it is full load copper loss. Okay, it is clear. Most of the question, this current and this current are always matching, but here it is not matching. Don't worry. I can also determine full load copper loss. First of all, determine full load current for equivalent parameter of the circuit. Now VSC divided by ISC, this is equal to ZSC. VSC is 50 divided by 7.5, this is equal to ZSC. 50 divided by 7.5, that is 6.66 ohm. What about X? Sorry, that is ZSC, not R. PSC, this is equal to ISC to whole square into R. R is determined with the help of PSC divided by ISC. PSC, that is 250 divided by ISC, 7.5 to the whole square. Now 250 divided by 7.5 to the whole square, like 4.44 ohm. That is 4.44 ohm. Okay. X is equal to under root 6.66 to the whole square minus 4.44 to the whole square. 6.66 to the whole square minus 4.44 to the whole square, like this one, under root 4.96 ohm. that is 4.96 ohm. Okay. With the help of this parameter, R 4.44 ohm and X is 4.96 ohm. Okay. Now, first of all, make it. Now, our motto: determine full load copper loss. How to determine full load copper loss? First of all, make it. Now, full load copper loss, this is equal to full load current into R. Full load copper loss, which side? High voltage side or low voltage side? This current determine high voltage, this parameter high voltage side. That's why you can say that rated current 8.33 to the whole square into R. R this is equal to 4.44. Finally, we got full load copper loss 8.33 to the whole square into 4.44, that is 308.08 watt. Okay, that is full load copper loss 308.08 watt. Now, our motto: refer to high voltage side. Refer to high voltage side. Okay, this is high voltage side, this is also high voltage side, but Ri and Xm, there is low voltage side. It means it is converted in high voltage side. So Ri dash this is equal to Ri divided by K square, and Xm dash this is equal to Xm divided by K square. What about K? That is V2 rated divided by V1 rated. V2 this is equal to 240 divided by, that is 1 or 0.1, sorry 10, 0.1. Now, what about Ri? Ri is 454.976 divided by 0.1 to the whole square. Xm is 259.740 divided by 0.1 to the whole square. Now, Ri dash this equal to 45.49 kilo ohm, and Xm dash, it is also written as 25.974 kilo ohm. Okay, it is clear. Now, make equivalent circuit refer to high voltage side. It means high voltage side means primary side. That is reluctance 25.974 kilo ohm. Okay, that is Xm, and sorry, Xm not Xm dash, Ri dash this is equal to 45.49 kilo ohm, and what about R, that is 4.4 ohm, and what about X, that is 4.96 ohm. Okay, that is V2 dash and that is I2 dash, and here I1 that is V1. Clear? You can say that equivalent circuit refer to high voltage side or primary side. Okay, it is clear how to create equivalent circuit refer to high voltage side, or you can say the primary side. Okay, with the help of open circuit test and short circuit test. Now, full load copper loss, you can also another method. You can also determine full load copper loss another method also. I know that ISC this is equal to 7.5 ampere. ISC this is equal to, and full load current that is 8.33 ampere. Clear? Corresponding to losses, full load copper loss this is equal to, corresponding to this current, 250 watt. And what about full load copper loss? I don't know. Okay, I know that x square, the formula of full load copper loss. Okay, what about x? X is written as ISC divided by I full load. ISC this is equal to x into, already discussed. With the help of this formula, determine x. ISC this is equal to 7.5 divided by 8.33, near about 9 point something. 7.5 divided by 8.33, that is 0.9. Okay, 0.9. Now what about 0036? Okay, now our motto, full load copper loss this is equal to divided by x square, that is 250 divided by 0.9 to the whole square. Okay, 250 divided by 0.9, that is 308.641. Same result like this one. Okay, you can also, it is clear, another method also, with the help of this formula also determine full load copper loss. Now first of all make it. Our motto, determine the efficiency. Second part, determine the efficiency at 2/3. It means x this is equal to 2/3 and cos phi this is equal to 0.93. Efficiency, formula of efficiency, x into cos phi divided by x into s naught cos phi plus pi plus x square into full load copper loss. Okay, now that is 2/3. What about s? That is kVA. It is given kVA 20 into what about cos 0.93 divided by 2/3 into 20 into 0.93. After s naught, after multiplication of cos phi, it is converted into kilowatt. Okay, these rating are in kilowatt, so it is also converted, this one in kilowatt is 0.038 kilowatt. And what about pi? Pi is also converted in kilowatt 1 to 6.6 kilowatt. Okay, so 0.126 plus 2/3 to the whole square into 0.308. Now All in kilowatt, it is also kilowatt, in also kilowatt, this is also kilowatt. Now determine 20 into 0.93 into 2, like this one, divided by 3, that is 12.4, divided by 12.4 plus 0.126 plus 2 into 0.308, like this one, 0.13688, okay, plus 12.4 plus 0.126, like this one. That is 0.9790. Percentage efficiency, that is 97.90. Okay, that is 97.90%. Make it. Now next, determine maximum efficiency at power factor 0.96 lagging. Okay, it is clear. Now how to determine maximum efficiency? Now I know that for maximum efficiency, that is full load copper loss. Condition for maximum efficiency for N max. What about X? That is Pi divided by, that is full load copper loss, under root Pi 0.126 divided by full load copper loss, that is 0.308. Now 0.126 divided by 0.308, like this one, under root 0.6396. Okay, now N max is equal to X into S naught cos phi divided by S into S naught cos phi plus Pi, plus it is also written as Pi, so that is 2 Pi 0.6396 into, what about S naught, 20 cos phi, that is 0.96 divided by 0.96 into 20 into 0.96 plus 2 into Pi. What about Pi? 0.126. Okay, into 20 into 0.96. Finally we got, that is 12.280 divided by 2 into 0.126, that is 12.532. Okay, 12.280 divided by 12.532, that is 0.9798. Percentage 96.98. So maximum efficiency 97.98%. Make it. Next question, determine the voltage regulation at full load and at a power factor of 0.8 lagging. Okay, it is clear. Now how to determine it? First one, you can also determine with the help of two methods. First one, exact method. Okay, rated load voltage V2 this will equal to 240 volt. Okay, V2 this will equal to 240 volt. V2 dash this will equal to V2 by K, 240 divided by 0.1, that is volt. Okay, V2 dash this will equal to 400 volt. Clear? What about I2? I2 is 83.33 ampere. It is converted I2 dash this will equal to K into I2, that is 0.1 into 83.33. You can say that 8.33 ampere. Okay. Now, if V2 take V2 this will equal to 2400, that is reference voltage. Our motto, what about cos phi? That is 0.8. It means phi is equal to 36.86 degree. Okay. If V2 dash like this one, what about I2 dash? I2 dash is written as 8.33 at the angle. This is lagging, that's why minus 36.86 ampere. Okay. Any doubt corresponding to this one? If this is 0 voltage, that's why this is, if angle is 36.86 lagging, it means I2 dash this equal to 8.33 at the angle minus 36.86. It is clear? If any doubt corresponding to this one, you can make it. Actually, I2 dash like this one, I2 this equal to I2 dash, and that is V2 dash cos phi 0.8 lagging. Clear? What is the significance of this one? This is V2 dash and current I2 dash. Okay. Our motto determine V. Our motto determine V. How to determine V? V1. V1 this equal to I2 dash R2 plus JX2 plus V2 dash. Okay. V2 dash is 2400 at the angle 0 plus I2 dash 8.33 at the angle minus 36.86 into R2 this equal to 4.44 plus J 4.96. This is equal to, finally we got, that is 2454.4 at the angle 0.25 volt. That is V1. Clear? Now our motto, determine voltage regulation. Voltage regulation is equal to V1 minus V2 dash divided by V2 dash into 100. V1 is equal to, this is the magnitude of V1 2454.4 minus divided by into 100. Finally we got divided by 2444, that is 2.266%. That is 2.266%. Okay. First of all, make it. Now approximate method. With the help of approximate method, you can also determine, you know that voltage regulation for lagging power factor, VR this equal to X into RPU into cos phi plus XPU into sin phi. Okay. What about RPU? RPU this equal to, you know that R in primary side R0 divided by R01 divided by ZB1 base voltage. Okay, and what about ZB1? This is VB1 divided by IB1, that is rated voltage and rated current. Rated voltage and rated current in primary side, in primary side. Okay, that is R1 plus R2 dash. You can see that R1 R01, and this is also written as X1 plus X2 dash. This is equal to X01. Okay, ZB1 this is equal to VB1, that is 2400 divided by 8.33. 2 divided by 8.33, that is 288.1152. Okay, that is 4.44 divided by 288.1152. 4.44 divided by 288.1152, that is 0.0154. Okay, now XPU this is equal to X01 divided by ZB1. X01 is 4.96 divided by 288.1152. 4.96 divided by 288.1152, that is 0.0172. Okay, it is clear. Now voltage regulation. Full load means X this equal to 1. Full load means X this equal to 1. RPU, that is 0.0154 into cos phi. Cos phi is 0.8 plus XPU 172 into sin phi. Cos phi is 0.8. What about sin phi? Near about 0.6. Check it. .6. Okay, into 100. Into 100 percentage voltage regulation. That's why. Okay. Now 0.01554 into 0.8 plus 0.0172 into 0.6 into 100, that is 2.264%. Same like our exact method or approximate method result near about same. Okay, make it. And corresponding power factor. Okay, our motto: determine the maximum voltage regulation at full load and corresponding power factor. Okay, which power factor? First of all, you know that maximum voltage regulation at lagging power factor. Clear? VR this equal to X RPU into cos phi plus XPU into sin phi. Okay. For maximum voltage regulation, this is equal to 0. We got tan phi. Tan phi is equal to x divided by XPU divided by RPU. Okay. If any doubt, then differentiate it. RPU minus sin phi plus XPU cos phi is equal to 0. So tan phi XPU divided by RPU. XPU is 0.0172 divided 0.154. Okay. Now 0.0172 divided by 0.154, that is like this one, 1 point something, that is tan inverse phi is equal to 48.160. Finally cos 48 point something is cos 48.10, that is 0.667 lagging. Clear? Now next target is maximum voltage regulation, VR. VR max. We know that VR max, that is ZPU. Okay. At full load, that is x is equal to 1. If any doubt, tan phi is equal to XPU divided by RPU. Clear? That is phi, XPU and RPU. Clear? And that is ZPU. What about cos phi? RPU divided by ZPU. And what about sin phi? XPU divided by ZPU. These value are putting here. Cos phi RPU divided by ZPU and sin phi XPU divided by ZPU. Okay. Now it is written as x RPU whole square plus XPU whole square divided by ZPU. This is x ZPU to the whole square upon ZPU. It is written as x into ZPU. Because of it is full load, it means x is equal to 1. That's why written as ZPU. It is clear for maximum voltage regulation. Now what about ZPU? It is written as XPU to the whole square plus RPU to the whole square, that is 0.0154 to the whole square plus 0.0172 to the whole square. Okay, 0.0154 to the whole square plus 0.0172 to the whole square, like this one, whole under root. Finally we got 0.023. Okay, in percentage 2.3%. Voltage regulation, maximum voltage regulation is 2.3%. And what about power factor? That is 0.667 lagging. Make it